Hey everybody, welcome back to my modern homestead. For those of you who are new here, my name is Janet. Now today's video is a little bit different. The first thing I want to start with is showing you what we have been up to for the last few days. Well, not really the last few days, not before our big event. I'm going to get to that. But just sit and enjoy. This is a few things that we've not really had enough for a full video, but I just wanted to share with you. So here we go. Not too long ago, we got word that our dojo that my children have been a part of for 6 years was closing. And we had one last tournament to go to. My daughter didn't want to participate, but Jake did. Here he is doing his board breaking. Number 3. And this is him doing his forms. You will see him doing sparring. And in sparring, he didn't want to compete with his age group. He actually wanted to go up. And he chose not to use his safety gear and gave his mama a heart attack. Didn't make it through. But he ended up placing second in the sparring. So we're super proud of him. And so we'll see what happens as far as Taekwondo goes. This seems to be a huge season of change for us, as you'll see later on in the video. Friday, we got to go to the Georgia National Fair, and the very first thing we had to go do was check out all of our fair entries. Jake did really well on his photography. I got a few ribbons on my canned goods also. Thank you. All right, now, if you saw my community post, I told you all something has happened and it has kind of rocked our world. Really, nobody knows. We had our home up for sale. We didn't advertise it or anything. I didn't even tell my family, I don't think I told any of them. But we just did a contract for 6 months and we put a price on it that we said if it was meant to be, God would cause or allow this home to be sold. Well, months and months, we only had one person right when we first listed it actually look at it. So months and months went by and the real estate agent was coming out and I told my husband, said, let's just tell him we're done, we don't want to sell. We're happy where we are because you guys, I love my home. I love everything about it. This is where my children have grown up. This is where so many happy memories have happened. We've turned it into what we wanted. Sorry, my daughter was coming in and out, disturbing the dogs. I'm sorry about all that noise. So anyway, I get home Friday evening. It was almost nighttime. And I get a phone call from my husband. He said the real estate agent's bringing someone to look at the house tomorrow, which was on a Sunday. And I said, oh heavens, I'd been gone all weekend. The house was not clean, anything. So anyway, my daughter and I scrambled trying to get the house clean. Sunday morning we got up, we were trying to finish up the house and they came. And my husband were looking at the people and I said, those people are going to make an offer on this house. And he said, yep. He said, I've had the same feeling too. They did. And though it had it listed we had just already made up our minds we weren't going anywhere because we did love this home. We just put it up for sale. We didn't really think it would sell, but they put an offer in. And it just kind of took our breath, and we were scrambling. We don't have anywhere to go. Long story short, we don't have anywhere to go. And so we spent Monday, scrambling around trying to see if it was even feasible for us to move. Did we even have options? So we did that. But Sunday, we told the real estate agent, look, we need at least tomorrow to give you an answer. Well, the people really wanted the house. So he called us back a few hours later and said, if you will take the full asking price of your house, can you give us an answer? And we were like, that's a great offer. It really, truly was and is. But we couldn't give him an answer. We didn't know if we could go anywhere. So we spent all day Monday looking for somewhere. My husband ended up taking off Tuesday. And we thought we had a place, and it's still an option. But now he's having second thoughts. My camera's starting to lean. But anyway, long story short, our house is sold. We're not quite sure where we're going, but I think you guys are going to get to come along and see what it's like to start a new homestead. It's not what I envisioned us doing on this channel this time of year, but you take what God gives you and you work with it and you make it the best you can. So we're not going to be doing a lot of canning. That would be silly because I already don't know what in the world I'm going to do with all that food and all those jars in there. I've got to figure that out. We've got to figure out what to do with our freezers. We've got to figure out what to do with all of our equipment outside. I've got to figure out what to do with all this stuff inside. So you guys, those of you who are my friends and you are my praying friends, please pray that we would make the right decisions and take the right steps and do what's best for our family. And I hope you all stick around because so many of you are new. This is all new to you. So I want to share homesteading and canning and that type thing. So we're just going to have to get to do it all together right from the beginning. So I hope you stick around, I guess, for the next few months until our home is built, because we will be building. 98% sure we'll be building. You'll get to watch that from the ground up. We'll get to do it together. You guys, thank you so much for joining me. I love you. I love it when you come and spend a few minutes with me. Until we meet again, may you be blessed. Love you guys.